Oops. Hello and welcome back. If you're new, I am Molly. As you can tell by the title of this video, I will be doing a room transformation. To give you a little bit of background, I've been living at this apartment for about 10 months now. It is pretty small and that kind of sucks because I like more of a bigger open space, but it's what I can afford for this time in my life. So it's alright. I've just been getting a little bored with my room lately and I want to make it a better space for filming videos. As you can tell, a lot of light is hitting this side of my face and it's because I only have one window in my room. I would like to just move my room around so that I can be filming this way and then have the light all on my face. That's why one eyebrow looks darker than the other. It's just because of the lighting. My room will not be changing drastically, and that is because living at this apartment, I'm not allowed to paint my walls, put on wallpaper, and that type of stuff, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. And also, it's not very practical for me to go out and buy a lot of big furniture pieces or a lot of decor just to make my room look nice. The purpose of this room transformation is to change it up a little bit, give this room some new life, and to make it a more productive space for me to film videos. Stick around and see how my room turns out. This is the door to my room. I have my yoga mat there. Usually I keep it in this closet, but since I've been working out every day, I just keep it there to make it easier. And it's a little bit cloudy at the moment, so I'm sorry if the room is a little dark, but here is my clothing rack. In the corner, those are my boyfriend's things for when he comes over. There's my one and only window. Here's my bed. And then my messy closet. And then here is my desk. Looks like that. Then there's the door to my room.
The very first thing I'm doing is making a quick sketch and outline of how I want my room to be. This made redoing my room a lot less overwhelming. Now I'm cleaning and organizing any messiness so that I can easily move around the furniture in my room. This part is very satisfying for me to watch.
Good morning, it's the next day, so I'm not sure what I will do today, but I think I'm going to move the little shelf above my desk, exactly above my desk again over here, and then I'm going to move my clothing rack, but that means I'll have to take everything off of it because I don't want it to fall and create a mess. So yeah, I will give an update later on. And actually one of my students made this for me during quarantine. It's a book insert. So basically you can put it on your shelf in between your books, and she made all of this. You can see she put rocks and there's some moss in there, and then it even has little light. It's so cute. Here are two bins that I've had since freshman year of college. Basically, this was my recycling bin, and then this was my regular trash bin. I don't need this for my room anymore because if I need to recycle something, I'll just use the one in my kitchen. But I still do like having a little trash bin in my room. I just don't like that it's this bright pink color. I liked it during college, but not anymore. So instead of buying a new trash bin, I think I'm just going to paint it a different color. Honestly, don't really know what I'm doing. I'm not going to look up any instructions or any DIY videos. Here is my drawer of painting supplies. It'd be easier to like spray paint it, but I don't want to spend money on spray paint. So I'm just going to use the paint that I have, and I just have acrylic paint.
My job, now I'm broke, never easy does it. Yeah, you keep me up at night. La-di-da-di-da-di, watching movies black and white. La-di-da-di-da-di, when I see you overjoyed. I'm your Paris, you're my Helen, yeah, we safe in Troy. La-di-da-di-da-di-da.
I think it looks pretty good for one coat. Thankfully, this paint dries kind of quickly. Oops. It does dry pretty quickly, so I'm going to wait for it to dry and then I'll add on another layer. I do like the color of it. I think it'll go with my room much better. So while I wait for the bin to dry, I'm going to have a snack. If you haven't watched my first What I Eat in a Day video, I will add the card up there so that you can go watch it. But in that video, I talked about this Mexican cheese sauce. So I made a big container of it. Last time I used it as a spread in my tacos, but today I'm going to have it with chips.
Before you educate the head, try to educate the heart.
To hang my curtain backdrop, I'm using some yarn that I already have. The original ball of yarn got tangled in a class activity, so this was the best way I could organize it. Using a bobby pin, I threaded the yarn in the curtain opening. These curtains were from TJ Maxx, and I'm pretty sure they carry some that are similar. The bobby pin acts as a needle. I feed it all the way through and pull it out at the end to make sure the yarn is not bunched up. Here, I'm doing the same thing for the second curtain.
It's been about a week since I filmed or updated anything about my room. The main thing that I had to do was get my large floor length mirror. I've been using my skinny little body mirror that I've had for like the past few years. It was finally time I got myself a Boss Lady big mirror, and so I'm really excited to get that in. It was supposed to come last Friday, But instead, it's supposed to be coming in today by 8 p.m. So I will give any updates when that comes in. So this is the mirror that I've been using. Here is the new mirror. Dun! Compared to my other mirror, which has been on this little ottoman thing. Yay! Time to take off the sticker. Hello! Today is the day that I finally show you the complete transformation of my room. It's been about 2 weeks since I first started this project and I'm mostly satisfied with it. I would say 9 out of 10. There's just a few little things that I'm not completely 100% about, and I'll explain that as I go through the video. Unfortunately, the lighting is not so great today. It's very cloudy out, so my room will be a little bit dark. I do apologize for that, but I hope you enjoy anyway. For my bed, I switched out that bubblegum pink pillowcase for this one that matched my other pillowcases. I totally forgot that I had an extra one, so it was perfect. For the covers, I just have this duvet cover on without the comforter. When summer started, I just use a bedsheet as a blanket because it got hot at night. Using a duvet cover keeps me warm enough without feeling hot. This is a lantern that I actually got from Laos, and I've had it hung up for a little while. This painting right here used to be on top of my bed here, but I moved it to the side. I actually made that painting. I just wanted to try something new and create a DIY home decor. Back in February, when I really wanted to spice up my room, I looked up all of these wallpapers and prints, and I printed them out because I thought that I was going to decorate my room, but I never got to it, which is totally fine because they came into perfect use here. I really like all the pops of green mixed in with the pink. This isn't really anything special, but I just decided to put this curtain over the window because I think the blinds are kind of ugly, and I like how sheer it is so that a lot of light can still come through. I've had this curtain since I was a freshman in college. I used it for the windows in my room then. This past year I did use it in my classroom as a part of our classroom library. Since I currently do not have a classroom, it serves a new purpose. For this corner of my room, I pushed my desk all the way over here and I redid my Polaroid picture wall, and I actually added a few more as well. This shelf was on top of my desk, but I decided to move it onto this wall because it would fill up the space a little bit more, and I think it just looks better here than on top of there because I really like the space for all my pictures so that when I'm working I can see people that I love and care about above. So this is one of my favorite places of my room. Once again, I added some curtains. I really like how these curtains have little puffs on them, which is so cute. Believe it or not, I did not buy these curtains for this video. I actually had them from my last apartment. My last apartment only had blinds, so once again I wanted to cover up the blinds, but there weren't actually any rod for the curtain to go on, so then I was like, well, they'll come in handy sometime, so I just kept them, and once again they are in use. I also added some fake vines from Dollar Tree. They were really inexpensive, but they add so much, and I feel like this just really pulls this wall all together. And then I put my old mirror in that corner over there because I usually leave my door open so it hides the mirror anyway. One of the biggest changes that I made to my room was moving my clothing rack from that wall over there where the curtain backdrop is to this wall where my desk used to be. On here I don't have a lot of clothing on it, but I do have a few summer tops that I love to wear a lot. So I have these here, two of my favorite everyday summer dresses that's really easy for me to throw on. This is honestly for a pop of color because it's summer, so I'm not wearing this unless it's a cold chilly night. It's a new Hmong outfit that I got when I was in Laos. This is what the apron looks like. Here I have some books that I'm currently reading and one of my other journals. This is one of my favorite books ever. It's How Do I Love Thee? A treasury of wise and witty observations on the magic and mysteries of love. I just love that. It speaks to my soul. Here I just have a canvas bin with 2 blankets for whenever I get chilly. This part of my room is also a little different, and mostly because I have this big mirror. Yes, this mirror was mainly the only purchase that I made for this video. In reality, I've been looking for a mirror for the longest time, and I've been afraid to order them online because what if I get the mirror and then it cracks and then I have to send it back, and it was just a whole big fuss I don't want to deal with. So I figured since I've been meaning to get one anyway, I just might as well finally get one for this video to complete my room. So here it is, and I love it. I still have my hot pink ottoman right here. I just threw a blush pink blanket over it so that the hot pink wouldn't stick out as much. I decided to move my jewelry stand to here instead of leaving it on my nightstand because this way when I'm getting dressed, I'm looking directly at my jewelry and I can be reminded to wear all the jewelry that I have every day. I always forget to wear my jewelry, which is bad because otherwise why do I have them? These 2 bags are pretty much in the same area. I just flip-flop them because I think it looks better this way, but I didn't really know where else to put them, so I just left them there. I also added another fake vine to the mirror because I think it looks better like this than plain. And this hat that was on the wall, I just propped it there because I think it looks pretty cute. I don't like how there's this open space in between the ottoman and the nightstand, but I didn't know what else to put there and I just didn't want to buy something to put it there, so I will just leave it like that for now. Alright, that concludes this room tour and room transformation. I hope this video showed you that with a little bit of rearranging, you can give your room the right look and just give it an upgrade. This room definitely feels a little bit more me, and I'm really happy with how everything turned out. I want to know what was your favorite part of the room transformation, so please leave a comment down below. Lastly, don't forget to like this video and subscribe as always. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.